It's not just you. Silksong is hard, even frustratingly hard. I mean, when the Washington Post describes the game as balancing towards cruelty and Polygon labels its world as brutal, odds are there's something going on here. I love Silksong, so I don't want to dismiss someone's experience by just saying get good. So after reading through the reviews and many comments, I came up with 5 possible reasons for its difficulty, some that I've not seen mentioned anywhere else. My hope is to contribute to a more productive discussion regarding the game's difficulty. A lot of players are reasonably frustrated, and I think understanding that frustration is key to appreciating Silksong. I will be light on spoilers, so let's start with the most obvious reason first. Fact is, Silksong is a new game that we've played through in a very short amount of time, only just about 2 weeks. In these 2 weeks, we've had to learn new skills and adapt to a very specific control scheme. Modern gaming gravitates towards easy games, so when new players jump on board, they will find a game like Silksong challenging and frustrating. So, the first unsatisfying answer is just that Silksong is hard because it's new and designed to be hard. But a more interesting point is that Silksong is intentional. Just like Hollow Knight, Silksong requires very precise inputs. Like, heck, you can't even spam attack on downed enemies without recoiling back slightly, requiring constant repositioning. But unlike Hollow Knight, Silksong features way more movement and combat options very early on. The diagonal pogo is already a big change, but adding the dash, run, combos, and tools on top of that increases the input space exponentially. So when the game's challenge presents you with a very specific set of inputs, with very specific timings, it's just easier to mess up because there's more buttons to press at the wrong time. What doesn't help is that the initial controls are kind of awkward. I tried doing the diagonal pogo with the thumbstick, but found it unreliable. Then I tried the D-pad with diagonals locked, because that's how I played Hollow Knight. It also didn't work. The most comfortable scheme for me was the D-pad with diagonals unlocked, so I can press both the direction and down buttons at the same time. In general, every action is tied to the direction Hornet is facing, which sometimes requires an additional input for every action. For example, the tool is bound to up plus right bumper, which actually requires 3 button presses. First, you need to move Hornet in the direction you want her to shoot, and 2 more to execute the throw. That's 3 buttons to execute a very simple action that should probably just be 1 button. This makes execution frustrating, because the game gives you all these options and you naturally want to use them, but you also don't have to. If you're not that confident in your skills, you may decide to only stick to your basic moveset. This feels frustrating because you're stripping away the fun of movement for increased safety, which is a very reasonable trade-off. Why would you perform a complex chain pogo sequence on a moving enemy that deals 2 massive damage when you can just not do that and increase your chances of success? In my opinion, a large number of aggravating choices are fueled by its artistic vision. The game is just depressing, to put it lightly. You have to exchange beats for checkpoints and travel points. Everyone, everywhere you go, is dead. You get ripped off every time you try to weave rosary beads. Half the NPCs are certifiably insane. Bosses explode after you kill them in a final act of fuck you. And every corner of the world is laden with booby traps. It's a vicious game that's designed to torment you. For a lot of people, that's enjoyable, but for some, it's just too big of an ask. It reminds me of Doom Eternal. A lot of players who enjoyed Doom 2016 did not find the same appealing qualities in its sequel. Instead of being just more of the same, Doom Eternal, like Silksong, is an evolution sequel. Instead of being Hollow Knight's sister, it's its distant cousin. But unlike Doom Eternal, Silksong doesn't even give you the option to change the difficulty, which leads me to conclude. Silksong is a good game with bad game design, at least according to modern standards. And the truth is, currently, if you're not willing to learn its language, then sadly the game just may not be for you. If you have any thoughts of your own, I'd be happy to hear, read, and engage with them in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you around!